Hello everyone, this is Michelle Patterson with Angel Souls, and this is your weekly Angel Oracle card reading for the week beginning August 3rd, 2015. A special shout out to my nephew Kyle. It's his birthday this week, later on in the week. Happy birthday, sweetheart. I love you so much. All right, so let's get into it. I'm going to be using the Archangel Oracle card deck by Doreen Virtue. Color card from the Ina Segal, The Secret Language of Color Oracle Cards deck. And if you would like a personal reading with me, just visit my website at angelsouls444.com. Pay attention to the wait time. Please follow the instructions. And if you would like to support me on Patreon, I will leave all that information down below. Woo! You didn't see that, but it was cool. There's a card that flopped right out. Did a little somersault. There's another one. Good week, guys. Whoa. Okay, you're looking at where you've been and where you're going. Okay. Going to be really in touch with spirit this week. There's a lot of energy here. I love it. Okay. Wait until you see this. Okay. First of all, I want to point out that we have Metatron, Jeremiah, Azrael, and Raguel. Metatron, Book of Life. Like we said, where have you been? Where are you now? Where are you heading? Then we have Jeremiah, which is life review, letting go of past patterns. I work with Jeremiah to do past life regression too, sometimes. Azrael, transformation. And again, being in touch with the spirit world, being a little more open, because when you understand yourself and you're a little more at ease, you can be a little more open. So there's some talk about that. We'll get to it. And Raguel, harmony. This card is divine order. Let's go back to card 1. All right, prioritize, which is also what Metatron helps you with. Archangel Metatron. Focus on your highest priorities, which is you. They just said that, which is you. All right, and your spirit. Ooh. Okay, they're saying this is not the week. And we know you probably had some like big love. Oh, my hair's out of place. Oops, sorry. Let me fix that for us so we don't have to look at that. You might have gotten hung up on a love partnership or something that came in last week, or you saw some beginnings of something. It's also around career. They're saying this is not the time to get too hung up on those things. I know. This is life. We have to do this. This is more about focusing on your soul and asking for downloads. They're saying the message is starting within and letting things outside of you be affected after you've focused on your inner world. Okay, so you're doing some inner work this week. It says, focus on your highest priorities. I will help you get organized and motivated. All right, so organized and motivated. I just had this a few weeks ago where I was really wound up with everything that was going on. I went for a walk, did a meditation, and focused on my inner world. And then I very calmly approached all the things on my list to take care of. And none of them went seamlessly. There was an obstacle with every single one of them, an extra step I had to take, something that fell through, something that had to be taken care of. And I just went, okay. And I was super calm. And I was able to get everything done just about in 1 day, 1.5 days. So that's what we're talking about getting organized and prioritized. Because if you start, like I said, from your inner world, everything else will fall into place the way that it needs to. Not the way you think it should, but the way it needs to. The next card we have is Life Review. Archangel Jeremiah. Take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. Okay, so remember that soulmate that may have popped up, or if you had a soulmate in the non-physical, maybe they were feeding some information to you and saying, it's time. We're coming up on some important energies in this world. And I've been saying this for, almost 2 years? The old way is not going to work anymore. Okay, so we're really getting a push from spirit. You're really going to feel them more and more trying to wake us up. All right. There was an example that just popped into my head. If you go back and watch old TV shows, some of the things and how they perceived the world around them just seems so outlandish now. And just the things that they were not accepting of, the things that, would be the basis of comedy back then, how they made fun of people. Go back and watch an old TV show this week. and see how much we're changing and how quickly. Okay, even 5 years ago, we didn't have the same viewpoints that a lot of us do now. And keep an eye open, because there's going to be tons and tons and tons of social change. Now, I'm recording these ahead of time. I had to do that because I'm going to be going through a move across the country. But I'm going to be very interested. I do feel like a lot of change is coming, and it's sparking a lot of change within you to match that vibration of your environment. So this is you taking stock of, who have I been up until now? And how does that not work anymore? Maybe you used to be a player. Maybe, maybe, let's say you're a guy, right? And there's all this male conditioning that says, if you're a player, that makes you a man, right? And now here you are going, that doesn't seem to make sense anymore. It used to feel right, but it doesn't feel right anymore. Well, who am I now? It's that kind of energy, because now people don't honor that kind of stuff anymore, or they're not going to, right? It's going to be less focus on how much money do you make, what's your title. Nobody's going to care about that so much anymore. They're going to want to know, like, what good are you doing in the world? What do you believe? What do you stand for? What'd you come here for? We might call it something else outside of the spiritual community. We call it soul's purpose, but I don't know if people in mainstream would be referring to it as such, but I guess we'll have to wait and see what term they throw onto that. But you're really evaluating. If you've always been a very shy person, and you've always kind of waited for others to approve of you before you would proceed on anything or come out and be you, that's going to start going away too. All right. Now, this could be major for some of you. It could be really uncomfortable. This is why we have Azrael in here. So Azrael is just here as a presence to say, I will comfort you, I will guide you, I will help you through this transition. And he also comes with another message, and that's this next card. Hello from heaven. Who'd you just think of? That is who is saying hello from heaven, someone in the non-physical, okay? Archangel Azrael, your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of worries and feel their loving blessings. We're the ones who carry the pain, all right? Now, it gets a little complicated with fourth dimensional beings. We can't just put a blanket statement over that and say that they're always happy, they're always this, they're always that. Some go over and they're a little, maybe they're still worrying about you, or they're resistant to the fact that they have transitioned. I mean, there are a lot of things that could go on, but I can tell you right here, right now, let me just tune right into the energy. There are some out there that this is pertaining to who are saying hello through this card and through the angels that want you to, and this is hard for one human being to say to another, but this is how they work sometimes, to try to let the pain go. Try to let the grief go in your own good time. Don't force it out. That's why Azrael is here to help you in a very healthy way, kind of release guilt, shame, pain, like I said, the grief, to really let that go, because it's really not for everybody, but for some of you out there, it's really holding that person here to watch over you when really they could be going off and doing the next thing that they're supposed to be doing. All right, so they're saying we're okay. Okay, I just heard we're better than okay. We're doing great over here. You guys, like, you're in the soup all the time. You're in this ego consciousness, pain riddled soup. You don't have to be. You can come on out of that. Okay. I just saw a spark go by. So there's an angel. Okay, so they really, and really lean on your guardian angels too. And if you feel like you're in a place in your life where you need more than one guardian angel, invite them in. There's no limit. These people are out there like, oh, you're born with X amount of, okay, maybe. And there is some through line, I guess, where a lot of people tend to have like 2. But there's no limit, okay? If you want more angels to be around you, ask them to come in. They're just waiting for you to invite them in. All right, so the last card we have before the color card is Divine Order, Archangel Raguel. Everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see underlying order. Everything is balancing out the way that it needs to, all right? Don't push. Don't think that you know best. Don't think that you know how everything needs to go, all right? The more you push, the more resistance there is, and you're showing the universe that you're desperate. Careful, all right? It's all going to even out. And for some of you, this is also some sort of perceived hurt or some sort of perceived injustice. It's all going to work out in a beautiful way if you keep a loving energy about you. Okay? So let's get to the color card for the week. Ooh, I love it. Ooh, emerald. I don't know why. This is just really hitting me. Hang on, I'm geeking out for just a second. I'll be with you. Calm your mind, your body, and soul. The number is 30. Do you love that? I get so excited about these cards. But this, you know, obviously the heart chakra, we have that here, but this is a very healing color. Say it again. I'll bring it back up. Hold on 1 second. Say it clear, please. Okay, they're showing me the heart chakra, and they're showing me a light shooting up and a light shooting down. I'm just here to deliver it to you. I'm just the medium. Okay? Do with it what you will. But that, to me, if I had to guess, that sounds like healing from your heart space. So first healing your heart and allowing that to heal the rest of you. So this is letting go, again, that's the grief center. It's letting that flow out of you so that the rest of you can be in tune. Okay? So there it is, guys. Have a good week. And of course, I'm sending you so much love. Take care.